Hi everyone, I am M. Kumar Naik. Welcome to our channel. Hope you all are good. In this session, we are going to learn about tenses. Before entering into tenses, we are going to learn a few points which are very important for tenses. Every individual tenses will be having its defined structure. In every structure, we will be having subject, verb and object. Do anybody know what is subject, verb and object? Let me tell you that what is subject, verb and object. Let me tell you what is subject. Subject is nothing but a person or a thing in a structure of a tense. And then verb is nothing but a word which describes the state or action or occurrence. And object is nothing but a person or thing which receives the action of a verb. And another important thing in tenses are helping verbs. Every tenses like present and past and future tenses will be having their individual helping verbs. Present tense is, am, are, have, has are helping verbs in present tense. And in past tense the helping verbs are was, were, had are the helping verbs. And in future will and shall are the helping verbs. Now we roll on into tenses now. The tenses are classified into three types. They are present tense, past tense and future tense. And the present tense is furtherly classified into four types. Simple present tense, present continuous tense, present perfect tense, present perfect continuous tense. Now we enter into simple present tense. Simple present tense. Simple present tense is nothing but the action which is going right the moment. And the structure of simple present tense is subject plus V1 plus object. And the example is I run daily. Here I refers to subject, run defines to verb and object is daily. Present continuous tense. Present continuous tense defines that the action have just begun before and continuously happening at the moment. And the structure of present continuous tense is subject plus helping verbs is, am, or plus V1 form of plus ing plus object. And the example of present continuous tense is he is training hard. Here is the auxiliary verb. Present perfect tense. Present perfect tense shows up the action which has taken place once or more than a time before now. And the structure of present perfect tense is subject plus has or have plus V3 form plus object. And the example is I have seen this film several times. Here has and have are the auxiliary verbs or helping verbs. Many of us are having a doubt that when we need to use has or have. Has, we need to use has when it has singular pronouns, nothing but he, she, it. And have, we need to use have when they are plural pronouns like you, we, they. Now we jump into present perfect continuous tense. Present perfect continuous tense describes about the action which had taken place in the past and continued till the moment. And the structure of the present perfect continuous tense is subject plus has or have plus been plus V1 plus ing plus object. And the example of present perfect continuous tense is they have been waiting for 2 hours. Here we go into past tense now. Past tense is further classified into 4 types. They are simple past tense, past continuous, past perfect continuous tense. Simple past tense. It shows up the action which has taken place in past at specific time. The structure of simple past tense is subject plus V2 plus object. And the example of simple past tense is I saw a movie yesterday. And next, past continuous tense. It refers to a continuous action which has taken place at some point in past. The structure of past continuous tense is subject plus was or were plus V1 plus ing plus object, and the example is you were reading books daily. And here we will be having a doubt that when we need to use was or were. We need to use was after he, she, it, I, and were after you, we, they. And now past perfect tense. It describes an action which has taken place once or more than a time before another action has taken place. The structure of past perfect tense is subject plus had plus V3 plus object. Example of past perfect tense is they had taken their books. Past perfect continuous tense. It shows up the action which has started in past and continued up to a point in past. And the structure of past perfect continuous tense is subject plus had plus been plus V1 plus ing plus object. And the example is they have been working at office. Future tense. Future tense is further classified into 4 types: simple future tense, future continuous, future perfect continuous tense. Simple future tense. It describes the action which is going to start and end in a specific point in future. And the structure of simple future tense is subject plus will or shall plus V1 plus object. And the example is the tournament will begin next year. And future continuous tense. It describes about an action which is going to start in future and extended up to a point in future. The structure of future continuous tense is subject plus will or shall plus be plus V1 plus ing plus object. And the example is she will be completing the project by Saturday. And future perfect tense. It is a completed action in future. The structure of future perfect tense is subject plus will or shall plus have plus V3 plus object. The example is it will have delivered by Thursday. Now future perfect continuous tense. It describes about an action which has begun in past or present or future and is expected to end in future tense. The structure of future perfect continuous tense is subject plus will or shall plus have plus been plus V1 plus ing plus object. And the example is in November I will have been studying for 2 years in my college.